Hey guys, Simon here, and thanks for checking out today's video. Today I'm talking about Friday the 13th the game and the best hiding spots for you to keep away from Jason. Chances are you might know these spots already, but I'm hoping not, and if so, then you are about to learn them and why they work so well. Before I get into it, I just want to say this video will teach you not only where to hide and how to, but it will also teach you where to look and how you should be looking for counselors as Jason. Be sure to pay attention to the small details because everything matters when you are trying to smoke someone out of a hiding spot. If you enjoy the video, do the button thing, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know what you think. Okay, here we go. To start us off, I want to talk about a few things that do apply to all of these hiding spots, and I want you to hear them now because chances are I will be repeating them throughout the video anyway. When Jason enters the same room as a counselor, chances are your counselor will yell out. You might think this will give you away, but don't just break into a run and give yourself away. These houses are big, and unless Jason is making a beeline right to you, chances are he doesn't see you, so hold your ground. Most of these spots work very well, but they all work a lot better when the power is out and no lights are on in the house. It's harder for Jason to see you, and that line of sight becomes more important when it is dark inside. Just like I said these spots work well in the dark, it's also helpful if you play your counselor with dark clothes to help them hide better. Lastly, line of sight. This is the most important thing about hiding. Line of sight refers to being able to see a player clear as day from where you are standing. It's important because most of the hiding spots work by keeping your counselor tucked away or hidden against a wall to prevent Jason from having line of sight on you from where he is standing. This requires whoever is playing Jason to walk deeper into a room to check specific areas for hiding players, or he can just keep walking through cabins at a glance and hope he didn't miss anything hiding in plain sight. Now with that being said, let's get into a few hiding spots. This is one of the best spots on Higgins Haven. Head upstairs and go straight down the hall to the door in front of you. It will open to a closet. Close the door behind you and then hide off to the right side of the room. This spot is great because it creates the barrier for you. If Jason comes looking, he must open the door, and once that happens, the door blocks you as he comes in. Be sure that you don't just lock the door though, because that will give it away and he will just chop it down and then you're dead meat. In some instances, if you feel tricky, you can go into the closet and once inside, have another counselor close the door so you are already hiding behind it, giving the illusion that that room is free, somebody looked into it, and Jason is now checking somewhere else. As Jason, you want to be sure no one can use this spot against you, so you might as well just chop it down as your best bet. On Packanack, head upstairs to the single room by itself. This is the room that is to the far left and not along the wall with the 4 doors. For this hiding spot, open the door, go in, and either close the door or leave it open and then hide behind the door. And ta-da! The door will help keep you covered from Jasons that come in and check the room and don't check behind the door or close the door. Like most of the other door hiding spots, it's best for you to keep the door closed, giving off the illusion that no one has entered the room. But again, as Jason, make sure you are in the room and that you look behind the door to find any hiding campers. Downstairs in the main house on Packanack Lodge is the bathroom, which also contains a pretty good spot to hide in. This one is like the closet on Higgins Haven. Simply go into the bathroom and close the door. Next, hide in the upper right corner of the room. This spot will be covered up once you or Jason opens the door and comes in the room looking for you. In this circumstance, like the others, he has to enter the room and turn around to look behind the door to see you. This is dangerous, however, because it doesn't leave you with a means of escape unless you have a pocket knife. Be sure to keep the window closed to throw Jason off from thinking you escaped or him having a better view inside of the bathroom. This spot is one I think a lot of people already know about. In the main house on Packanack Lodge, head upstairs and go out to the balcony area. Make sure to shut the door behind you and then nestle down in the corner between the wall and the room next door. Be sure to close the window that leads to this area because if it's broken or not, Jason can see you a little bit easier from the inside of that room. Chances are he won't see you because of the angle of the wall. However, when he comes outside to look on the deck area, the only way he can see you is if he goes out and works his camera angle around. What you want to know as a Jason player is that if you are looking for somebody out here, be sure to go all the way out and then take that extra second to pan your camera around and make sure nobody is hiding and hunking down in the corner. Again on Packanack, in the main lodge, this spot is on the bottom floor. Once inside the building, go to the back of the room by the fireplace. This room is located right by the back door. Go inside and then to the back right of the room. Here you will find a small pantry area for you to just run into and then go up in the corner and hide and wait. Again, Jason needs to walk into the room and investigate the spot to see you. Him simply walking in, looking and leaving won't be good enough to find you here. Again, as a Jason player, make sure you walk in and give the room a full ocular pat down. On the Jarvis house map, head to Tommy Jarvis's house and up to Tommy's room. It's up the stairs and behind you to the left. Enter his room, and once you do, head to the small dresser in the back. You want to check the drawer just to see if there's an item in there, but you're really just pulling that out to help you hide. Once the drawer is out, duck down behind the dresser and there you go. A nice small hiding spot for you in a large house. The only way Jason can see you, like most of these spots, is by coming all the way into the room and physically checking the spot. Again, another great hiding spot. This hiding spot is like the one on Jarvis' house and Tommy's room. On Packanack Lodge, head upstairs and head to the far right bedroom. You want to open the door and close it. Go in and check what item is on the small dresser to the back, and then once it is open, hunch down and hide behind it. Just like the spot in Tommy's room, Jason will have to walk in the room and check behind the dresser to see you. This is one of the spots that work better in the dark, but it can go both ways, that's what she said. On Higgins Haven, this spot is in one of the bedrooms. Go upstairs, it's the second door on the left. Enter this room and go to your right, you will see a privacy door, sort of like a closet door looking thing. Hide behind this when in a pinch as a quick spot. Jason is unable to see you when entering the room, and he has to walk around this in order to see you hiding behind it. Just be careful when hiding here because it's an easy spot to get trapped in if Jason finds you. In the main house on Pinehurst, find your way to the first floor and a room where you can find a fireplace. In this room, there should be a couch that is located close to the wall on the right side. Make your way to the couch and you should find a small gap between it and the wall where you can hide. This spot will keep you covered for when Jason comes strolling through the house. Like most spots, it keeps you hidden from his line of sight unless he walks right up on you. Use this to throw him off your trail and ditch out when he walks past and find another spot to hide in the house, or keep circling around and hiding back here if he doesn't find you. For this spot, head upstairs on Higgins Haven and it's the first door on your left. Once you go in, be sure to shut the door, but don't lock it because it will give away the fact that somebody is hiding in there. By doing this, you can trick Jason into thinking no one has even entered the room yet, and it might trick a less experienced player. Once you are in the bathroom, you want to hide between the two shelves, pressing yourself as close as you can against the wall, and then wait it out. When Jason comes into the room, he won't be able to see you unless he walks close enough to the shelf and looks in that gap. The spot works because of the angle of view you have as a player when playing as Jason. So if you are playing as him and feel someone is playing you, be sure to check this spot. Just remember it won't always keep you safe. Well guys, that is all I have for you in this video. Keep an eye out for my next video with 10 more hiding spots for you to hide in. I hope you guys got something out of this. And keep in mind that when you do log in to play these matches, check the player's levels in the load up screen before you get into a match. You might find out that some of the people you're playing with are low enough level and that these spots might work better in your advantage when playing against less experienced players. Alright, that's all I got for you this time, and I'll see you around.